pop culture geekdom, but I do like love certain actors. You know, actors that probably haven't worked in a while, but like, well, of course, like people like Jessica Lange and William Hurt. Like when I see them, like I break out and sweat and like this. Even when I'm watching them on TV, I'm just like, how are they so good at what they do? And of course, people like actors like Meryl Streep or any of those icons of our profession. Those are the ones that I would geek out on. But I don't really, have a geekdom except for bees.
What do I geek out on? I promise myself, I do tell myself, don't go down this rabbit hole, just stop, pull back, and just drop it, but I can't. It's astrology.
Also, I forgot to mention the Dodgers. Go Dodgers.
So right now I have like this horrible, all my planets up there, I know where they are, and other planets, they suck, and I'm just like, oh no, so I come down here, I'm like, but it's not really true. So it's a geeky thing. But I wrote a script about astrology.
They have conventions for people like you.
Look at me light up like a Christmas tree. And I promise, no, don't do it.
StarCon.
Is it?
PlanetCon or something, yeah.
I'll look it up.
I don't understand the question.
You have a geek thing.
What is geek?
Like, but you're just kind of obsessed with it and you love it so much.
Oh,
Football. No.
life. I do. I try to wake up every morning and I try to go out there and just do something. And I like, honestly, I like giving back. I like helping the kids because I feel that that's my future. And I don't know what, that's it. Is that it? That's a geek thing. Okay, that's a geek. A geeky. Do we have any more earlier?
So you all spent your roles trying to fight Freddy, defeat Freddy. Did you find yourselves rooting for him or against him in Freddy vs. Jason?
No, that's a good question.
I didn't see it.
No.
She didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
Oh, no, I didn't see it.
Really?
Who would you rather want to win?
You didn't see it either?
That's homework.
I know, it's on my list.
What'd you say? Yeah, some homework.
I'm going to knock you.
I did like the rap battle. I thought the rap battle was amazing. That was good.
All right. Prayer.
Have any of you ever had a real-life nightmare involving Freddy Krueger?
Nah, I haven't.
You really haven't?
Well, the chicks start coming. That's a nightmare, right? I haven't. When they talk, the claws, I always thought I had this crazy sister who used to wear these press-on nails. and when she got mad at me, we used to fight, and she used to come at me like that. And that was before Freddy Krueger, so Freddy was messing on me.
The only thing I would say was that when I was sitting on my bed in Montana, my childhood bed in Montana.
Montana?
Yeah, Montana, where my mother and sister live. Not where I'm from. And I got Ira's text that Wes had passed away. And I thought, oh, this is so spiritual to me because I'm actually sitting on my bed, my own bed, when I heard he passed away. So it's not a dream, but it's spiritual. And I just thought that was a nice kind of touch from him because whatever differences there were with 1 and 3, I think he came to me and said, oh, you're a good girl, or said something sweet like that.
That's really amazing that happened. I think the dream I've had, it's from Wes Craven's new Nightmare, and this, my husband told me that I was sleepwalking, and after we finished the film, and it turned out that I was dreaming, I remembered the dream in the morning, that I was kneeling at I have a little kind of a fake fireplace, and I was trying to pull off those tongues from around my neck and just trying to get those tongues off of me, and that scene has really plagued me since we shot it, that scene. I hated it, and I don't like watching it, and it was a really hard day of shooting too, because, you know, similar to what you're saying, like sometimes the atmosphere on this set, everyone's having like a really great time and joking around, but something can be going on with you as the actor where you're just really like in a very intense, you know, mindset, because it's the end of the movie, it's the final scene of the final movie, and Wes Craven's your director, and so I was really aware that this was it, and that I probably, you know, we had to make this the best of all the Freddy kills, you know, whatever, and yet the makeup effects guys came in and they were all like, hey, get the KY for this long tongue, and da-da-da, let's wrap it around Heather's head. It was one of those days where I just wanted to just stuff it, you know, like something in the, tell them to shut up, you know, respect the fact that the actress has to do this kind of humiliating scene. And so those are the moments when, obviously, I took a lot in subconsciously, and I've had that dream for a long time, and I haven't had it actually for about 10 years, but it plagued me for a while, that dream.
It would, me too.
Gentleman right here.
Question for all three of you. If you find yourself facing Freddy Krueger in a dream, what kind of special ability would you like to have as a dream warrior?
Ooh, it's a dream warrior question. Special.
I'd just probably go straight for the nuts. Somehow. Karate
Like
chop to
perfect
the...
aim. Doesn't even have perfect aim.
Yeah, German precision.
I want to fly. I've always wanted to fly.
Yeah, fly away.
Do anybody, you all know what joning is? We probably have thought talking about each other's mama. But, you know, I think it'll be a face-off of who can talk about each other the best. I think.
Wrap off.
They call it wrap off now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, but you insult each other? Like,
Yeah, you know, stuff like that. You know, we talk, you know, it would be like...
insulting each other back and forth.
Yeah, because that's what a lot of people came to me. They felt that I could go head to head with Freddie as far as the words, you know, calling him a bark face pussy.
Somebody look at
Right back in the...
Yeah, I'm curious if you guys have heard of the original comic series from the 80s called Nightmares on Elm Street, where all of your characters come back. It's like set up where they like survive the events of Dream Warriors, and they band together with Alice and all these other characters, and they take down Freddy again. It was cool to see the Dream Warriors come back. Have you guys seen that or heard of that?
Well, that supposed to have been Nightmare 6.
the comic.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it took place after 5, and yeah.
Yeah, I heard about it. It was Nightmare 6. I read some of it, but I liked it. But apparently New Line didn't.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
I don't know about it, but I saw the drawing in Mad Magazine. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't read it, but I'll have to find it now.
Please do, it's great.
Yeah. Okay, what nightmare? Okay. Freddy versus Jason. Okay, that. My list of homework is there.
You mentioned like stuff that you don't exactly watch or anything. Can you go back and watch yourself on screen, or is it kind of like listening to your own voice? You know, can you go back and like say, oh, I messed this part up, or I did this part weird?
You know, I'm more forgiving now. I saw Nightmare on Elm Street 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, and I didn't even think of that was me. I'm finally like so far away from it that now I can really enjoy it. And I truly enjoyed it as if that was a totally different person up there. And I didn't look for weird blinking or, weird things you do and you go, oh, I don't look natural doing that. We're so critical of ourselves. So if I do something and see it within the next year, I can't even watch it. I have to leave the room. And then like 2 years goes by and I can go like that. And then 5 years, I'm kind of interested in looking at my wardrobe. And then now, 35 years, I can totally enjoy it. It's great. I see what you like about it now.
I don't know.
A guy just about a month ago, he sent me this here series he's doing on YouTube, and it was a little puppet, and he was saying it was Kincaid puppet. I liked it, and he was just talking, and I kept saying, boy, whose voice is that? And then somebody told me, it's yours, fool. So my voice has never changed, but, but I thought it was really nice. So, I guess that's... You have a nice voice. Yeah, I have a nice voice.
Oh, we have time for one more question.
On your left with a gray bandana who really wants to ask a question.
Right here.
This one's primarily for Heather. You two are great, though, as well.
Yes,
You're
they
talking about part 7, and I was curious, there hadn't been many self-aware horror films made yet. What was sort of the mood surrounding the concept on set for something that was so new?
One day we would think it was really cool, and then the next day we would think it was like the dumbest idea that's ever been written. I would just go back and forth like, Wes, no one's gonna buy this, and he's like, Heather, it's just a dream. And I'm like, you always say that. Like whenever I would criticize something, or I'd say, I don't think Nancy would say this. He's like, it's just a dream. And he would always explain away a lot of illogical things that way. But I think he asked us to really go for it, like with all of our heart, just to not hold back. And when the real earthquake happened on the 3rd or 4th day of shooting, the Northridge earthquake, and we had to shut down shooting for maybe 3 or 4 days, we really we felt like that was a message from the heavens, like, go for it. Like, because we had already shot the scene where the earthquake happens in the house. So we had done our fakey, like, oh, I hit the ball, oh no, and all the things that we thought would happen in an earthquake, and rolling out of bed, and oh, I have a cut on my fingers. Like, all of that we shot before the earthquake. Then the earthquake happened, and we were like, holy cow, can we redo that? It was like we realized that we just felt that we just allowed ourselves to think that there was something really supernatural kind of going on, and everyone was willing to have that kind of feeling. So I think that we got better and better at investing our heart in the idea. But the first few days, we all were kind of raising an eyebrow, like, is this going to be good, or it's like, because Wes Craven had a lot of successful films, but he also had some that just didn't fly at all. And I didn't know, and now I do. It was great.
Deadly friend.
You just been passing all night. Okay, yeah. Is this?
Her stars aren't aligned.
Okay.
She starts talking something better.
I love you, sign lady.
That's enough with the sign, lady.
I do think that I say this for the 3 of us up here. You come to our table and you say thank you, how much you love us. But the truth of the matter is that we are who we are because of you. So I want to thank you.
Thanks, Ken.
And I want to thank you for the program that you're doing for helping out the kids through college. And I recommend if any of you can, stop by this table and donate $5, $10, whatever you can. I mean, it's going to help out generations. Now,
I just want to say
yes.
one thing too, because our movie Nightmare 3 did really deal with kids suffering from mental illness, and you know, all the adults, of course, thought that they were having too much sex. Whatever that line is, she said it's hilarious. And but you know, this, like I said, is a place where everyone can be themselves and everyone can really talk about what gets them excited about life and movies and their characters. But I always just, I feel it more than ever that we do have to watch out for each other, and we do see people who are suffering in this place and other places in our lives. But just think about the Dream Warriors, who they had each other, and sometimes you just have to, you know, just take care and watch everyone around and make sure that we're all helping each other get through, you know, what's pretty crazy life sometimes. And these Dream Warriors are good examples of that.
Thank you.
I want to
Thank you.
for coming.
Woo!
Heather Ranger,
Woo!
Ken Rubin, and Kim Turner. The cast of Nightmare on Street Dream Warriors.
Kim. Move. Hey, Bree, you ready to go? Ready to go? Like and subscribe.